Hello folks, applied wisdom number 15, or 15 of the 18 that I'm going to record. And this week I'm going to talk about 80-20% rule. And it's very important rule because most likely the things that you do is the 20%, which makes up 80% of the work but produce 20% of results. And on the other hand, we have things that adds up to 20% of work and make 80% of the results. For example, if you choose to improve your fitness, the 20% of the work that you're gonna do and that gonna produce 80% of the results, it's very hard training. We're not gonna talk about sleep because I assume that you sleep 8 hours plus a day, and you increase the protein a little bit. That's a 20%, which it's up to 80% of the work. But what people focus on is absolutely different. That is the 80% of the work, which produce 20% of the results, and that is what I'm gonna fucking wear, what exercise I'm gonna train and try to perfect them, what supplements I'm gonna take. Supplements are fucking 5%. You know, the shit that you wear, nobody cares. Nobody cares if you sweat on the floor, unless you clean it for after you finish. Nobody cares about this bullshit, but you care, and that makes up 80% of the work, but only 20% of the results. Other thing, it can be freedom. You're trying to learn a skill, but all you do is thinking about it's gonna work in the future, what I have to do, what I have to sacrifice, instead of really doing it. Just fucking doing it. Find a person who do it. That's the network part. Find a person who do it, so he will teach you, not for free. Maybe most likely he will want something in return, unless he is retired or he doesn't give a shit if it stops working tomorrow, because already he achieved everything he always wanted. And then you succeed, and you teach it to the others. So really, it's a very small part of work that makes up almost all the results. That's why people who decrease their work from 10 hours a day to 3 hours a day or 2 hours a day, they produce almost identical results, because they only focus on the things that matters, on the things that produce the most amount of results. And that other 20%, which adds up 80% of work, outsource it. And that's it.